Man, it makes me so freaking excited to see these young boys out here wanting to earn some money and getting it done. Except for that one over there spinning around. Get it, boy! All right. So, why are we pouring gravel into this footing? Number one, the ground in this location is very soft, and you can see that the original footing for the existing home that we're adding onto is way in the ground. And by code you have to have 18 inches in the crawl space area, but what we did was we went down lower to try to match the inside of the old home and give them around 32, somewhere 36 inches of space. It'll make everybody have a really good time working underneath the house, okay? But what we ran into is the ground was super soft down here. So we kept having to dig. So what the inspector is going to do when he comes out is he's going to push a pole, we're just using a piece of rebar, into the ground. And you see the little divot that it made. If the end of that pole goes into the ground more than 4 inches, then your soil is not adequate to handle the load of a concrete footing. And essentially what that means is that your house or whatever you're building on top of it is going to settle over time with the weight. So in this case we brought in an engineer and we're doing what's called an engineered footing. It's requiring me to have 16-inch footings with 10 inches thick of concrete. So what we've got is washed stone going in. We're going to spread that out with the rakes and essentially get to the 10-inch spot for thickness of our footing. And it's about 3 yards of gravel that we're putting in these holes. And the cost savings is kind of astronomical on that, because this particular job is going to take about 6.5 yards of concrete to do at 10 inches thick. But then we had to dig out another 3 yards of dirt to get to the right soil strength to do our footing. So we're putting that 3 yards back with this wash stone, which costs about $63 a yard, versus the concrete that's going to run me about $160 a yard. So you can't just do this. Again, you got to use an engineer, and he's got to write something up and say that it's okay, or most counties will not pass this and say yes without an engineer saying yes, it is the right strength of dirt underneath to support the footing. It has to be a certain amount of strength test to hold the house up. Who says youngins can't work? Not bad for a couple hours on a Saturday. Got it done.